Well, we're live, another live session. And tonight, on tonight's topic, we're going to talk about a vacation versus a lifestyle. I don't even like the word vacation. I almost hate the word vacation. Backwoods, what's up, man? The word vacation is a red flag to me because it signals that you have to escape your lifestyle. When you take a vacation, you are escaping your lifestyle. When you are living a lifestyle that every day you are on vacation, you have achieved the number one goal in life, which is to live your best life. Your best life is a lifestyle. It's not a vacation. A vacation is, oh shit, my life's screwed up. I got to get away for 2 days or 2 weeks to try to act like my life's better. What should you do? Whatever you want. But for me, what I did was I said, I never want to take a vacation again. I don't want to take any vacation time anytime soon. I want to downsize. I want to downsize. Why do I want to downsize? Because I have to empower myself. Okay. When you empower yourself and you clear your mind, you clear the clutter, you allocate your resources to what you want most, you empower yourself so you have more options. Okay. And you can create a new lifestyle. Because chances are you got seduced into the lifestyle that society had pre-selected for you. From high school, you got seduced, you go right to college, which is fine, you need education, but you just play that whole game. You take out college loan debt, then you get out of college, know it, you're in the suburbs, shopping at ShopRite, having 2 kids, and then by the time you're 10 years into marriage, total disaster. But the Lord spared me, so let me not speak badly. The Lord spared me. But what I'm here to tell you is this. If you're unhappy with life, a vacation is not going to change your life. It's only going to make your life worse. Why do I hate vacations? Because a vacation does not change your lifestyle. It escapes your lifestyle, and when you come back, you're going to hate your lifestyle more than ever. Like people say, when they come back from vacation, they need another vacation from a vacation. And I almost fell into that. Because what I didn't like was as soon as a holiday weekend would start or my vacation would start, I would immediately think like, even if I enjoy the vacation, I have to go back to my regular lifestyle in a couple days. It's like, what am I doing? It's like, it's almost torture to enjoy your vacation because then you know it's going to end very shortly. And the majority of your year, the majority of your life, you're going to be miserable. And you have to live for a vacation. You should never want to live for a vacation. You should want to create a lifestyle that's on vacation. How do you start? You start by downsizing. You start by throwing out stuff you don't need, including minimalizing the square footage of your house. Each person in the house only needs 250 square feet. So if you're married with 2 kids, you need 1,000 square foot or less. If you're a single person, you don't need more than 250 square feet. Because it's the square footage, it's the heating, it's the cooling, it's the maintenance, it's the cleaning. It's all these accumulative effects with excess, with inefficiency that creates a lifestyle that you have to work to support things rather than to have things to support you. Your things should support and enable you to do what you want, not to hold you back to have to work a job that doesn't inspire you because you got to take care of things. Most people shouldn't live in their car, but most people should downsize and keep working so that you can build up enough resources that you can reposition your life. And then once you reposition your life at a smaller footprint, you have more financial empowerment, then you can choose your different career. So once you, Lala, your house is 1,500 square feet. How many people live in your house? Huh. Let's listen to this answer, guys. What a disaster. This is why I tell you guys keep working, if you can. Once you downsize, okay, and once you clean up your mess that, you fell into this lifestyle that you need a vacation from, once you downsize and you keep working, you can pay off your debt, build up some reserve funds, And now the next step is, where do you want to live? Okay, where do you want to live? Because where you want to live is the biggest part of creating a lifestyle. Because guess what, guys? You could have a tiki bar in the back of your apartment in New Jersey. You could have a tiki bar. You could have paintings of the ocean. You could have ocean scented candles. You could have beach towels in your bathroom. But let me tell you something. When you wake up every day and you're in New Jersey, you're not in tropical paradise. I had that, guys. I had paintings of the beach. I had like my whole home decor, from the painting to the fixtures. Everything was like a beachy vibe. And I would wake up and I would have to go up the block to ShopRite. What a disaster. Thank God I got out of there. And so when I downsized my life, I gave away my paintings. Who'd I give away my paintings to? People who still live in New Jersey. They got to have some hope. Guys, if whatever the paintings are on your wall, if you have some home decor, I don't care if you got it from Big Lots, Targets, or the Dollar Tree. If your home decor is a picture of a lake, the mountains, the beach, that's where you should live. That state. You should not be living in a house where you have to look at a painting to make you happy. Guys, I don't have any house. I look directly at the beach now. I don't need a painting. I've created a lifestyle where every day I'm on vacation. Some people that talk to me, they say, Sam, what are you going to do today? The first thing I do is I laugh. I said, brother, I do the same thing every day. After I work or I do whatever I need to do, then I go to the beach. I look at bikinis. I walk around. Copy and paste every single day the same. I'm on permanent vacation. Now, the only missing thing is I would love to live full-time off my investments or my creative endeavors, so I no longer had to punch the clock. But that's the last and final key. The first key is downsize. The second key is find out where you want to live. Do you want to go to Colorado? Do you want to go to California? Do you want to go to Florida? Keep a job, get a job transfer, apply to a job in that state, get there. And then, once you've repositioned your life, see what you can do to do what you love as the full-time living. And if you're never, guys, I may not ever be able to retire till I'm 67. It's possible. But guess what? I did everything I could to position my life to live on vacation. Okay. And so, either way, it's the best life possible. Okay. So someone came in here last night, Isaac, who he wants to be a singer. He wants to be an artist. So he asked me, should he give up on his dream? I said, no. I said, but I think he should keep working, because you can still do the music career, just like I still do YouTube, I still do other things, and work a full-time job. But while you do the music, while you do whatever, that's the last piece of the puzzle, doing what you love. Where do you want to live? Because if you make it as a big musician or whatever you want to do in life, what's the first thing you're going to do? You're going to get money. And if you want to get money, what do you want to do? You want to pay off debt, and then you want to create a lifestyle. So guys, let's just forget about, being like the next Celine Dion. Downsize your life, keep working. Now you're getting money. So now you can pay off debt, and now you can buy a house where you want to live. Like, don't wait till you're a famous artist to live where you want to live. Get the hell out of New Jersey. Pipes freezing in the winter. I went through that as a child. It was a total disaster. There's some places on the Jersey Shore, there's condominiums. They turn the water off in the winter. Why? Because the pipes can freeze. And there's no heat in some of those places. Guys, I remember when I was looking at a condominium, when I was looking at downsizing, I said, I want to cut my monthly expenses in half. I want to create a new lifestyle. Because if I lose my job, I don't want to have to get right back on the corporate bandwagon to support things that don't inspire me. I don't want to live by a ShopRite, guys. That's not the lifestyle I want. So I started looking. I thought, well, all right, I wasn't thinking of living in my car, so I'll try to sell my house and try to buy a condo on the beach in New Jersey. Thank God I didn't. Why? Because never put down roots in a state that you don't want to stay. Never. Rent. The number one thing about rent is flexibility. And so if you know you don't want to stay there long term, don't. And so I was looking at a condo on the Jersey Shore, and I was looking to get a loan on it. And the lady said, it was a seasonal condo. And she goes, what does a seasonal condo mean? I go, they turn off the water in the winter. She goes, oh, we can't give a loan on that. She goes, because it's more of a risk. And, it's not, you can't, technically inhabit it in the winter. Now, she didn't know I'd pee in a jug and poop in a bag. But then I started waking up. I said, Sam, what are you doing? You're getting right back into the society pre-selected lifestyle. And before you know it, here I am on the Jersey Shore, which it's packed in the winter. I mean, packed in the summer. You can't even enjoy the Jersey Shore. All the psychopaths. Oh my God, they work out like a madman or a mad girl. They got their Camaro out there. The music's up. They got their shirt out. Total disaster. Okay. All the it's just a disaster. It's a disaster. So I said, oh shit, Sam, you almost got caught right back in the society pre-selected trap. The Lord spared me again. I got to give credit where it's due, the grace of God. So after a couple of roadblocks, I said, Sam, don't push it. You're free. And so I said, fuck, I'm going to figure out an alternative way. I lived in my car for 2 years in New Jersey until I could reposition to Florida. Because I said, Sam, your lifestyle that you want to create has nothing to do with New Jersey. It has everything to do with Florida. Florida is surrounded by ocean. It's hot all year round. Latina milfs out the gazoo. And it's a tropical paradise. Okay. This is the lifestyle I want to create. I am living in the state where the majority of the world's population come to vacation. I'm on permanent vacation, guys. What do people do when they go on vacation? They try to get away from their lifestyle. Be abnormal. Create a lifestyle that you don't need a vacation from. Okay. And then, once you downsize, once you find where you want to live, I'm on fire tonight, Danny. Once you downsize, once you reposition where you want to live, you got to keep working, guys. Then you try to do your side hustle on the side while still working. Maybe you'll get lucky. Now, look, if you don't get lucky, you may end up working till 67. But guys, you got it better than most people if you're living below your means, if you're living where you want to be with the environment, with the culture, with the vibe. You're on vacation every day. I am. Now, yeah, you may still have to work. You may still have to do some things that suck. But look, that's life. You're still better off than most of society. So guess what, guys? You just created a lifestyle that's on permanent vacation. And if you really hit the jackpot, and pray for me that I hit the jackpot. Why? Because, guys, guess what? If I don't have to work, then you're really going to see a level of inspiration you've never seen. Some of you people, you come here because you hate your spouse. Guys, wait till you see how fired up I get if I'm living full-time off my investments. It's gonna be, guys, we're going to party like you never saw before in your life. But what I could tell you is this. Okay. I've done a lot of hard work to get where I'm at. I'm very thankful. And I feel like my lifestyle is like, even like once in a while, my manager says, Sam, you haven't taken any vacation time this year. Well, I said, I'm pretty much living on vacation. I said, but I'll take my time. Now, when I lived in New Jersey, did I take vacation time? Hell yeah. Okay, gotta get the hell out of New Jersey. And I came to Florida and I scouted the land for 2 years. Okay. Why? Because I had to make sure I didn't want to end up in Gainesville, Florida. Gainesville, Florida is not vacation for me. I love you guys. Shout out to Vanamatic and Tallahassee. But I had to see tropical paradise. I had to see Boca Raton. I had to see Southeast Florida. Okay. See where the Cuban coffee spots are at. Shout out to Milano and Emilio. And what I could tell you is this, guys. When you put in the work to reposition your life and design a lifestyle that inspires you, you don't have to go to Target anymore and pick out home decor. When you pick out home decor, you're trying to create a lifestyle within your sheetrock prison, within your house. A fake lifestyle that, you get at Target, you can buy a painting for $39.99 of a picture of something that inspires you. Guys, I don't need any paintings. I'm in tropical paradise every day. The painting is in my mind. It's in my vision. Shout out to California. And look, while you're in limbo, if you're single, you can do the nomad life, guys. You can do the nomad life. Like Backwoods talking about, he's trying to reposition his life. The more simple you get your life, the more options you have. The more options you have, the more you can create a lifestyle you like. When you don't have any options, bend over, guys, and get the lube out. Why? Because here comes society. When you don't have any options, get the lube out, because society's coming with a big wiener, okay? And it's going to jam it right where you don't like it. Well, some of you guys, I know you're alternative, you like it up there. That's okay. I'm pro-rights. Pro-rights, guys. Pro-rights. So what I could tell you is this, okay? Create a lifestyle that you love. Because vacations are for suckers. Okay. Vacations are for people trapped in a society lifestyle, working to support a house or an apartment that they don't like, filling that house or an apartment with home decor of the life they wish they were living, masturbating, not in a sock in their car on the beautiful beaches of Florida, but masturbating in their shower. And the only thing that inspires them about their shower is they got the fiberglass surround shower thing. So now they think they don't have to clean it, but you never stop cleaning it, guys. You never stop cleaning your shower. And then when your shower no longer inspires you, what do? Do you change your life? No. Then you say, let's find a general contractor to put new tiles in our shower, because a renovation will make us feel better about life. Let's skip a vacation and let's do a renovation. A renovation does not change your lifestyle. What changes your lifestyle? Your budget. Your budget, when you downsize and you have more income than expenses, that changes your lifestyle. What else changes your lifestyle? Your environment. Okay. You can dress New Jersey up in a skirt with high heels, but New Jersey is always going to have 4 seasons. Okay. New Jersey can never be Florida. Now, do you want to pick pumpkins during Halloween? Go ahead. Do I want to pick pumpkins? No. No, I don't want to do that. Okay. No. Do I want to go visit Rockefeller Center in the winter? No, I did that. Overrated, guys. Overrated. Okay. So what I could tell you is this. I want to wear a tank top the rest of my life, every day of my life. I never want to have a winter jacket again a day in my life. That's a lifestyle, guys, a lifestyle. And God willing, the last piece of the lifestyle is that you are able to do what you love all day long, every day. Now, you get really lucky if you hit that trifecta, guys. But even if you don't hit that last one, if you hit the first 2, damn it, aim for the moon. Even if you miss, you're amongst the stars. But if you don't have an aim, you don't have a focus, you're gonna be trying to pick out where we're going on vacation this year. Guys, vacations are for suckers. Lifestyles are for the rich and famous. Well, pray for me that I get rich. I don't care about fame, guys. Guys, you can keep the fame. I'll give my fame to Kim Kardashian. Okay? I want to be rich. But if I'm not rich, at least I'm living the lifestyle I want in Florida. Okay. So what I could tell you, I just broke life down for you guys. Gave you a lot of good stuff. You should watch the replay. You should click the thumbs up button. Come on, don't get lazy. Share the video. Okay. And if you want, super chat me $100 million and watch me strip naked. But if you don't, I'll still read each and every live comment. Why? Because I'm still inspired. All right, let's roll that Olympus. Damn it, Backwoods. I appreciate that $1 super chat, brother. You've opened up the floodgates of heaven. You've been a consistent support, and I don't take that for granted, brother. We are $1 closer to 100 million. So, brother, every dollar counts and every positive comment counts, and I appreciate you, brother. Whether it's 100 million or $1, I say thank you with all my heart. May your dreams come true, and may someone super chat you right back. I love you. Dylan, thank you, brother. All right, let's go to the top. Oh, my God, my hands are sweating. I don't even know if I get to the top of the comments. We'll get there. We'll get there. All right. Backwoods. Yeah, Backwoods was on the first one, too. Backwoods showing a lot of support today. Let's read what he's got to say. Just relaxing, eating some food. This is a lifestyle. He's eating some food at the national park. I just got off of work. Backwoods has fully embraced the nomadic life and the mindset of creating a lifestyle that he wants. What's the lifestyle he doesn't want? He doesn't want to rent a room with psychopath friends that he has to, pool their money together to rent an apartment. They're all smoking weed, living a life below their potential. And on the low, they're just bothering Backwoods. He can't be creative. He can't be in his own thoughts. Like if Backwoods comes home after a long day at work, can he go in his room and turn the porn up and talk dirty to himself? No. He's got to be quiet and go in the bathroom and make sure he doesn't make a mess. Like remember that episode, like What About Mary, when the guy masturbated and this stuff went everywhere, he didn't know where it went? Backwoods got to be like that. Like, you know, when he's got a roommates. When you don't have no roommates, guys, let it fly. Because your house is your car. Damn it, Freddie beat me coming in hot. We are $2 into the $100 million goal that we have. Guys, have a goal. Even if you miss, you're amongst the stars, guys. So Freddie beat me. Damn it, brother. Thank you. Appreciate that. Good to see you. So Dylan said, you know what? I'm going to start in steps. How do you create a lifestyle in steps, guys? You don't create a lifestyle overnight. Okay. You don't just jump in your car and say, I'm hitting the road. You don't just, you have to put some planning into this. Okay. The first planning is not doing anything other than getting rid of what you don't need. Physical belongings and bills. Okay. And then you have to look at possibly selling assets. Okay. Houses, whatever. If you got 2 cars, do you need 2 cars? I don't care if you have 2 paid off cars. 2 Dodge Omnis from 1995. Guys, you got to pay for insurance. And if you're not paying for insurance, if one's just sitting there rotting away, guys, that's waste. That's holding you back from creating a lifestyle. Never have 2 cars. Unless you have a business, okay? And some of you guys, come on, guys. Do you need a storage unit? Come on, guys. What do you need? Become more efficient. And then as you cut down on these things, figure out where you want to live. Now, Backwoods is just floating around a little bit. That's what I did for a couple of years. I just traveled around, even though I always knew Florida was for me. Travel around a little bit. Get in your car. What's the number one asset if you live mobile? Your flexibility. Today you live in Oregon. Tomorrow you can live in San Diego. Today you live in San Diego. Tomorrow you can live in Idaho. Why would you want to do that? I don't know. XB Jeffy trying to get the hell out of Idaho. Okay. XB Jeffy was doing a video. Some guy swimming in, it wasn't the ocean. It wasn't Boca Raton. It was like some lake. Like Nomadic Fanatic and some other guy. The only people swimming that river. Let me tell you something, XB Jeffy, man. Whole nother culture once you get down to San Diego, brother. But he's doing it in steps. What's XB Jeffy doing? Again, he got away from roommates. He's working 2 jobs, okay? And he's living in his vehicle in Idaho. And this fall, he's saving and planning to prepare to move to an environment that inspires him, California. He doesn't know the exact location yet. He'll travel around. He'll figure it out. Then, even if he doesn't work out, what he'll realize, even if it doesn't work out, what he'll realize is less is more. So guys, even if you have this plan and it doesn't work out 100%, if you've learned the lesson that less is more, you will never have to work your ass off to pay for things that are very inefficient in your life, that really don't inspire you, but you got seduced into buying, working a job you hate, and having no options. When you downsize your life and keep working and you reconfigure your life, then if you lost your job or if you wanted to change your job, you got more options. And that's how you now, instead of being a psychopath, now you're an inspirational guy or girl or robot. All right, let's continue to read. Tony, hey Sam, what's up, Tony? K-Box 99, what's up, man? Denise, what's up? You're absolutely right. Damn it, Denise, thank you for your support. Layla, Ventashian, Panama City Park. Okay. Layla, our house is probably 1,500 square feet. How many people living in the house? Zelda, hey, Zelda. Danny, good info, Sam. Thank you, brother. Luke, hey, my man, Sam. The man is still in the house. Yeah, I'm on fire tonight. Thank you, man. Layla, disaster freezing. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but 1,500 square foot, that sounds like a disaster. Tony, New Jersey should adopt a new state slogan to put on their sign when you enter, welcome to New Jersey. A total disaster, old brother, I agree. What is the state slogan at the bottom of the license plate for New Jersey? The Garden State. Are there a lot of gardens in New Jersey? Not really. South Jersey, yes. South Jersey, West Jersey, yes. But guys, who wants to garden? Now, some of you middle-aged women, you may want to garden. I don't want to garden, guys. Okay. There was a prayer group. Guys, the scriptures say never pray in public. Never pray in public. Never pray in public. Yet every time I go to Starbucks, especially in the South, there are church groups, specifically Christians, and they're praying in public, even though Jesus said never pray in public. Total hypocrisy. Okay. And these are middle-aged wives, all women today. They look like they haven't got a good bang in a long time. Okay. They're driving minivans. They hate their life. Now, I like that they're clinging on to faith to try to keep them from totally blowing up. I like that because faith helps. But when you learn your faith, get away from religious dogma. Because if you are praying in public, you are basically committing a sin. Jesus said never pray in public. He said when you fast, don't let anyone else make you know that you fast. So all my friends out there in Ramadan, guys, you should never well, it's a different religion, but guys, when you're fasting, you should never tell people. When you're praying, people should never see you. You should just be doing you. Okay. Are you doing it for a show? Because let me tell you something, all these middle-aged women were taking up all the good seats at Starbucks. Okay. I had to go sit my ass in a corner. Why? Because they decided to have a prayer group in public. Total disaster. All right, let's stay positive. You got me upset. Dennis, I'm looking to downsize. Denise, I keep saying Dennis. I'm sorry, Denise. I'm looking to downsize because I'm really tired of cleaning a house. It's miserable. Well, I can understand that. Again, most people should not live in their car. Less than 1% of society live full-time in a car, van, or RV. But I do think you should downsize. What should you downsize to? How many people live in your house, Denise? So if it's just you, you don't need more than 250 square feet. But every person just add 250 square feet or less. When you buy a house, you better make sure that you want to live in that state. If you don't want to live in that state, rent. And figure out how long it's going to take you to get to the state you do want to live. Once you buy, you are committed to that area for a long time because buying and selling property has a lot of entanglements, a lot of fees, a lot of emotional heartache. So what I could tell you is stay flexible. When you're flexible, it gives you more options to change. Now, if you downsize, if you move to Florida or wherever you like, and then you want to put down roots, that's up to you because then you want to live there. And you say, you know what, I can create a whole new lifestyle here, and I like that. Let's continue to read. Layla, disaster pipes fall in your house. That sucks. Yeah, I've been there when I was a kid. We had that. Lila, and look, you end up spending, just like I saw in my house growing up and in my own condo that I bought, you end up spending the majority of your time on your mattress, on your toilet bowl, and in your kitchen. So again, you're not utilizing most of your square footage. Most of your square footage is just for storage, or it's just for home decor, or it's just for an imaginary guest that may come once every year, or an imaginary family member that you really don't like and you don't want their long-term be there, but you create a whole room for a family member that may come for one day or one weekend. And while they're there, you totally hate life. You can't masturbate out loud. You got to let your in-laws come in. You can't even have sex. You can't even take a dookie with the bathroom door open. You can't look at your ass, like look over your shoulder and look at your ass, all you women out there who go in the bathroom mirror and you look like over your shoulder and you look at your ass to see if your ass got any wider. Come on, guys. You can't do that when you got in-laws in your house. So what I could tell you is this, guys, why do you have a guest room if you don't like people? You don't want guests. Guys, if you don't like people, you don't need a guest room. Newsflash. Okay, let's stay positive. Tony, ShopRite equals psychopaths. Well, it's pretty close. Total disaster. Dan says a fire tonight. Oh, yeah, we're coming in hot. Layla, and once condos cost $5,000 on the beach, Colorado. Oh, $5,000? All right. Backwoods, Dylan, that's my guy. Real talk, Sammy, thank you. Glad you know the info you do. You're like me. Yeah, we're very similar. I never want to buy a house. Well, I'm not saying I'll never buy a home base, but I probably don't want a house. Let's continue to read. Never. I know. I'm going to travel around. I'm not mad, Dad. I know the season of life you're in. He goes, he's going to travel around my whole life. I'm not mad at you. And only, but very small properties of land to stay, if at all. I agree with that. Backwoods, I'm struggling with that too. I say, Sam, do I really need a home base or could I just, look, I could just keep doing campgrounds till the day I die. And it makes sense financially. Especially if you can mix in some free camping, and I could. As a single person, damn it, Backwoods coming in hot. Thank you, brother. $10 power super chat, man. Thank you, brother. Backwoods, thank you. Free to be me, thank you. Guys, let's take a hydration break. Because if I become wealthy tonight, I'm stripping naked, and we're going to go all night long. All right, let's stay positive. Hey, brother. So, yes, I've run the numbers. Look, as a nomad, as a single nomad with no pets, no kids, that's the key. Everyone has to figure out their own life. I could do, thank you, Dylan, appreciate that. And I appreciate you, free to be me. Thank you both. I can live this lifestyle As long as my health maintained. Your health is number one priority. That's why self-care has to be a priority. Because if your health goes bad, look, you need somewhere to stay long term. Then you'd have to do an Airbnb or something, okay, and rent till your health got better. And if your health totally went down to shit, then your lifestyle's gone anyway. So look, there's some pitfalls, but for the most part, you can live on the road indefinitely without any home base, especially as a younger person. Now, will I eventually buy a home base? If I do, it's going to be a small little piece of property. I showed you guys, RV lot. That's all you need. And you got to keep the property taxes low. You got to keep the maintenance low. And you got to have a cheap little trailer on there, because if a hurricane comes, throw that shit out, get a new one. And that's the type of lifestyle I want. All right, let's stay positive. Dennis, what's up, man? I think that thinking backwards. Backwards hot tonight. Susie, hello, friend, hello. From California. Well, I'd never heard of Watsonville, California, but I told a friend of mine today. I said, brother, if Florida ever got evaporated, the next state I would choose to live in, California. Why? Because of the weather. Because he's looking to get into like being a fitness trainer. And he says, Sam, all the fitness trainers, a lot of them are stationed in California. I said, well, that's the whole lifestyle. Most people like California because it's a moderate climate. It's 70 to 80 degrees sunny. Now, specifically in South California, in North California, a little bit cooler. But look, it's sunny most of the year round, and it's moderate. Okay, it's not like, that's why most people don't want to stay in Florida all year round, because in the summer, it's hot, humid, and nasty. That's how I like it. Okay. And like Milano said, thank God it gets that hot because it keeps the masses away. Guys, if it didn't get real hot in the summer in Florida, we would be the same thing as California. Now, I love California. If Florida ever went into the sea, I'm moving to California, guys. But as long as Florida's here, I'm staying in Florida, guys. So what I could tell you is this. Free to be me, no guest room, brother. Praise the Lord. Yep, just a pack of socks. Damn it. All you need is a 12-pack of N1 socks from Walmart, guys. That's my wifey. Okay, she never talks back. She never says, I'm not in the mood tonight. Okay. She never says, do it like this, do it like that. I saw some of these middle-aged women at this prayer group today in Starbucks taking up all the good seats. Disaster. And they haven't gotten any in a long time. Long time. And let me tell you something, guys. I'm getting some every night. Okay. A lot of you guys all dried up, all backed up. Talking about politics. We almost got caught in that last night. Journey with Jordan got all fired up about Trump. Guys, are you masturbating? Because some of you guys are dry as a bone out there. Okay? And when you get all backed up, what do? You start talking about Trump. Guys, when you're lubed up, I damn sure don't think about Trump. Guy, come on, guys. I don't think about Hillary either. Come on. Guys, I'm giving you good stuff here tonight. Come on. All right, let's stay positive. Backwards, nomadic life. Yeah, a lot of emojis that represent the lifestyle of the nomadic life. Because the nomadic life itself has that lifestyle. And let me tell you something. For me, especially as a single person, good lifestyle. XP Jeffy. Hey, Sam, what's up, brother? Keep doing you. Do you ever watch the show Jersey Shore? Yeah, I basically lived it, but I watched it as well. What a disaster it is, but that's a real reflection of how it is when you're young and you're at the Jersey Shore for the most part. And yeah, I spent a lot of time. I did a video, one of my earlier videos. If you look at my playlist called Traveling Spots, I did a video from Jersey Shore house, Seaside Heights. I spent some time there when I was young. So I'm very familiar with that whole culture. Not the lifestyle I want to live. Backwards. See, like the Jersey Shore culture is exactly how the show is. And they even came to Miami the second season. Big difference. But what I could tell you, and I don't, Miami's a different vibe too, but guys, every day I'm living a vida loca. In New Jersey, the Jersey Shore, you're not living a vida loca. It's like a seasonal packed boardwalk with funnel cakes and fat chicks. Okay. There's some hot girls at the Jersey Shore, but they're a disaster. The girls at the Jersey Shore, they want to entrap you in a relationship. And then when they have a kid, they want to take their kid to go pumpkin picking in the fall. They like the fall. They talk about it's hoodie season. They like the fall. They say, oh, it's hoodie season. It's time to wear a hoodie and go to the pumpkin farm. Come on, guys. I never want to wear a hoodie again. Well, I do wear a hoodie when I'm at Starbucks. Why? Because it's cold as hell in Starbucks. And I like that little break. And I don't have to pay for air conditioning bill, guys. Guys, how do I get air conditioning? I go to Starbucks. Am I in Starbucks now? No, they're closed. I'm sweating my ass off right now. Okay, I sacrifice too. Come on, guys. Some of you people here give me a hard time. Yeah, you got to leave. Yeah, all right, you sleep with no air conditioning in Florida. Yeah, shut up. Come on. All right, let's take it. All right, backwards. The show was a disaster, but it entertained a lot of people. Yeah, that's kind of like my show. Shaking my head off, but I'm not a disaster. Thank you. Lala. Lifestyle, live in Hawaii. I don't want to live in Hawaii. Too much out of it. Like it's like living in Key West. I don't want to go to Key West, even though DoorDash now is now in Key West. Key West in the middle of nowhere, guys. It's an island. I don't want to be in Key West. Why? Because guys, I gotta have room to roam. I'm like a wild animal. Now Hawaii, same thing. It's on an island. I don't want to be there. Not good. But let's continue. And then she goes, lifestyle in Hawaii. But I'm not mad at you. I love you, Lala, if that's what makes you happy. Traveling vans in a house between Tampa and Orlando. There are Brazilian things to do. I thought it said Brazilians. Never bored here. Well, damn it. Traveling van, get yourself a 12-pack of socks and make it rain on yourself tonight. Susie laughing good. Or the Bahamas. I don't want to go to the Bahamas either. Why? Guys, I don't want to be in a foreign country. I don't have to go to a hospital in the Bahamas. Are there Publix in Bahamas? No. Guys, when Trump was asked where is he taking Melania on the honeymoon, you know what he said? Why would I leave Palm Beach? Palm Beach, Mar-a-Lago has some of the best beaches in the world. Why would I go to a third world country? Guys, the Bahamas, basically a third world country. Why would I leave Mar-a-Lago, guys? Why would I leave Palm Beach County? I'm not. So what I can tell you is this, guys, I'm in a better place than the Bahamas. I'm in Palm Beach. Come on, guys. XP Jeffing, yeah, good job. Lila. Casino jackpot, Pirate 4th of July. Well, hey, if you hit the jackpot, make sure I get a percentage so I can retire early. I love you. Backwards. Hawaii is super expensive, it's true, to live there. I had 2 friends leave and from Hawaii because they said they were working 2 jobs just to survive and pay their place. Yeah, that's not a good lifestyle. Sad because it's beautiful. Yes, you have to live below your means. It doesn't matter if you're living in Florida and you're not living below your means. Guess what, guys? You're not living a good lifestyle because now you got the beach right at your back door. But if you got to work 2 jobs, 2 uninspiring jobs that take up most of your time just to support a house, that's not good. So I've been there. Guys, I've worked 3 jobs at times, okay? So what I can tell you is this. Live below your means, okay? Now you're going to have to work, and maybe till 67, but maybe you'll get lucky. But the bottom line is if you're living below your means and if you're living in the state you want, thumbs up. But if you're living in the state you want, but you're living above your means, not good. Okay? And if the environment doesn't allow you to do that, you got to reevaluate. All right, let's continue to read. Lila, what about Japan vacation? Nope, I like Japan girls. I like Asian girls. I watch Asian porn, but I don't want to be in Japan. Guys, I don't want to be like Tom Cruise in Last Samurai, even though I like that movie. Do I want to be a samurai? Hell no, it's too much work. Okay. Guys, I want to retire early with no state income tax and, be down on the beaches of Palm Beach. I don't want to be in Japan. I love Japan. I love Asian girls. I love the Asian culture. Okay. But what I can tell you is there's nothing in Japan for me. All right, I know they got the Toyota Prius, but that's not enough. All right, let's continue. Tom. Well, Sam, you nailed it. I'm coming in hot tonight. Right now, I'm working full time, only looking forward to a vacation. It's a disaster. I've been there. In the backcountry of Ken Lands Park, Columbus Day. Want to live the life? You can. Not just vacation. Well, brother, the first step is admitting that you have a problem. Just like any addiction or any bad habit. The first step is saying, you know what? I'm not happy with life. Okay. What do I have to do? Well, one is I got to downsize. I got to get rid of all this stuff that I have to work for because I'm working just to maintain stuff, including too much square footage in a house or an apartment. Once you downsize, then you have more options. Once you have more options, then you can decide what you want to do. But when you don't have options, you can't do shit but bend over and take it in the ass. Guys, don't take it in the ass, okay? And if you are, make sure you want to. Don't take it in the ass because you don't want to. I mean, come on, guys, let's be positive. Backwoods Real Talk, Backwoods Naked Afraid TV show? In the woods naked? Hell no. Backwoods, no problem. Google gave me the super chat for free, damn it. Because I super chat so many people like you, brother. Well, Backwoods, brother, you're a hard worker and you're very supportive. I'm positive you've been a blessing to me. So I pray you get blessed many times in return, and I'm very appreciative. I don't take it for granted. Free to be me too. Guys, thank you. I appreciate that very much, man. And obviously you're a generous person, and I really do pray that you get it come back to you 100 times over, brother. I love you. Thank you. Travel van. I have an annual pass to 10 parks in Florida. SeaWorld, Aquatia, Adventure Island, and Sunken Gardens. Bored never. Damn it, traveling van. Guys, traveling van living a lifestyle you wish you was living. Over there in his minivan, he's got air conditioning in that minivan too. He did a video about it, but a troll got him all worked up. Traveling van said, I choose serenity and peace, and he's got free healthcare because of his rich brother. He goes, I don't need to deal with these psychopaths on YouTube. I got free healthcare. Traveling man, I still got to deal with the psychopaths. Why? I don't have free healthcare. So pray for me that I'm able to retire early. Now, Traveling Van hit the trifecta. Traveling Van, he is living where he wants. He's got the annual pass, and he's living full-time off investments. Damn it! But I'm happy for Traveling Van. Why? Because I like to see people happy. But I'm one step behind Traveling Van. Pray for me that I get where Traveling Van's at. Okay. But Traveling Van also went through a tough divorce. So, hey, Traveling Van put in the work. So don't just look at Traveling Van like you had the world handed to him. He went through a lot of shit. All right, let's continue. Backwoods mindset is everything. Well, 100% agree with Mosey at that. That's very true. That's a good point, Backwoods. Traveling Van. And the Gulf beaches are beautiful. I've been to the Gulf. I did a couple of this. I prefer the Atlantic Ocean, but I love you and I'm happy you're happy. Free to be me. Damn it, brother. I appreciate you too. Don't ever forget it. Thank you. Backwoods. Had to quit the weed. Good job. Save more money and time. Guys, look, I don't care how legal they make weed. If you want to do it, you should do it because I'm for it being legal. But unless it's medical and legit medical, guys, all it's going to do is make you dumb, hungry, and not have any energy. If you want to be dumb, hungry, and not have any energy, good luck with that. Guys, I'm high energy, okay? Your edge is what allows you to push forward. When you take off the edge by smoking some weed, guys, get ready to watch Friday for 50 times in a row. Total disaster. Yes. My lifestyle will be based on 4 seasons. All right. 3 hubs of property. Damn. To allow me to spend a third of a year at the best climate environment with enough time at each place peace. Brother, Dennis, I congratulate you on articulating what you want. Because that's one of the first steps to get a vision for the lifestyle you want to create. Now, we all have a different vision. Not everyone wants to be in South Florida messing around with hot, sweaty, nasty weather with a lot of Latino mills. Some of you guys want to travel in 70-degree weather and go like XP Jeffy saw. There was a guy like swimming in a river. There was no bikinis out there, guys. Just some guy. It was crazy. It scared me a little bit. I don't want to do that, guys. But I want you to do what you want to do. Okay. So if you want to be sitting in a hammock, watching some guy in the Speedos going down a river, guys, I want the best for you. Okay. And the first step to deciding your lifestyle is articulating it. Okay. So Dennis, good job. Layla, lifestyle is different. Yeah, I just broke that down. Most people doing go-kart ride fondue. I hear that. Bumper cars for everyone, man. When you ride the bumper cars, you basically hate life. And when you ride the bumper cars, you're basically trying to commit suicide without committing suicide. So the bumper cars is the first ride that society teaches young people. You're going to hate your life so much, you're going to want to ram your car into other people. Guys, when you're driving your car and you have a mental thought that you want to run your car into someone else, you're living in the wrong lifestyle, guys. Okay? Because let me tell you something. The bumper cars are basically the first step in not good thoughts. All right, traveling. I do the same, but I just rent a campsite for a week. That's smart. And boondock or park at the gym as a supplement. Good job, Traveling Man. That's a very smart move. I got to do more of that. No one ever bothers me. Damn it, Traveling Van, you figured it out. Am I happy for Traveling Van? Hell yeah. Why? Because Traveling Van has been a positive person in my life. And I want to see positive people live their best life. Damn it, Traveling Van, good job. Leila, do you want my lifestyle? Hell no. Christmas light show? No. For a living 4 years? Hell no. I love you, Leila, but I don't want that. Dennis, I can tell you've never been cut out to stay in the Garden State. No, I haven't. You have trouble putting down roots. Oh, yeah, I do. And you prefer a plant-based diet. Good job. Not a plant-based lifestyle. Live your dream endless summer. Guys, thank you, Dennis. One of my goals was to have a Florida license plate. But hold on now. Not just a Florida license plate with some big-ass orange in the middle that said Sunshine State. No, I don't like that one, guys. That's almost like the Garden State, okay? I wanted the license plate. XP Jeffy saw one in Idaho. I wanted a license plate that had a sunrise with a surfboard on it that says Endless Summer. Specialized license plate. I pay an extra $25 a year for this license plate. And what I could tell you about best $25 I ever spent in my life. Why? Because every time I look at my license plate, it reminds me of a lifestyle I've created. And guys, it's not a vacation. It's a lifestyle. Big difference. Good job. Travel in. I have these blackout curtains. Blackout curtains are huge. That's what allows your body to shut down because too much light exposure. That's why tints are not good enough. You need blackout curtains. He goes, he has blackout curtains that will allow me to see while no one else can see. Well, damn it, you can masturbate all night long. Good job, Charlie Van. Even when I have a light on, yeah, I know you'd like to watch that porn. Yeah, I know. No one can see inside. I know what you're doing. I was always aware of my surroundings. Good job. I sleep like a baby. Well, hey, like Trump said, locked and loaded. Good job. Backwards, thank you again. Damn it, the realest Nomad on YouTube, brother. You've been a huge support, and I don't take it for granted. Thank you very much. XB Jeffy. Sam, you stay that commitment. Sam, you say that commitment doesn't work well for you. That's true. But you're just committed to different things. Well, that's true. I'd say you're committed to personal growth. That's true. Good job. And your YouTube channel. That's true. That's part of my final step by just doing what I love and getting paid full time for it. Good job. Seriously, good job, man. Well, damn it, XP Jeffy. Brother, I'm pushing for you. You're doing the right thing. And you're making good videos. And you got a good dream, a good vision. So I'm going to be the first one to cheer for you when you go to California. It's going to be scary. You're going to have to travel around a little bit. That's why I did in Florida. But you're going to figure it out. Why? Because you're a smart guy. You're willing to work. And damn it, XB Jeff, you got everything it takes. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that comment. Very nice. Backwoods hydration break. Thank you, brother. You saved me. I almost died. I'm sweating. Guys, this is some good stuff tonight, guys. I don't know about you guys, man. I'm getting fired up. I'm getting myself all worked up tonight. This is a good one. This is a good one tonight. Backwoods, you're very welcome. Thank you, brother. XP Jeffy. Well, at least you don't spend any money at Starbucks. Their water is free. Well, I do buy coffee. And I do usually buy a blueberry oatmeal and a bagel. So on average, it depends. You know, on average, though, I would say I spend anywhere between $10 to $15 per day on Starbucks. That's true. If I'm being honest with you guys, like a lot of you guys. But again, when I'm working, I work there most of the day because that's where I get my Wi-Fi. And so I buy a couple things. I get the free water. I do get coffee. And like I said, I get a blueberry oatmeal and sometimes a bagel. So now I thought about this. If I had a home base, would I spend less on food? I would. But then I would maybe not be eating as much food as I like or as good as food as I like. And I'd be cooking at home more. So when you cook at home more, can you save? Yes. But then you have maintenance. Then you have to clean dishes. You have to have dishes, number one. You have to clean dishes. You have to run your air conditioning to sit in your house to eat your food, drink your water. You're going to have a bathroom. You're going to have to clean your bathroom. Guys, when I go take a dookie in a Starbucks bathroom, guess what? I never have to worry about toilet paper. Now, if I get a home base and I'm instead of going to Starbucks like I'm doing my thing from my home base, guys, now I got to worry about toilet paper. I got to worry about cleaning a toilet bowl. I got to worry about air conditioning. I got to worry about washing dishes, throwing out trash. Guys, when I throw out trash, guess what? I just go right to Starbucks trash can, throw it out. So you see all these little things that you don't realize that are all part of a lifestyle of no maintenance. Guys, I currently live a lifestyle of no maintenance, or as little as you could possibly have. Once you get a home base, even if it's an RV on an RV lot, which I may get at one point, there's a level of maintenance that kicks up a whole other notch, and that creates a different lifestyle. So be mindful. Good job. Good comment. Free to be. No guest room. Yeah, we don't want anyone else coming in. A pack of socks. Well, damn it, that'll keep you happy all night long. Dennis is laughing good. Laughter's good for the soul. Rick Rule 007. Sam, how do you get a Florida driver's license without a home base? I'm not going to share my personal information, but there's different ways to do it. Okay, so one is if you Google that on YouTube, you can find different ways to do it. Okay, there's different mailing services. There's domicile addresses. How you're going to do it and what you're going to do. I'm not a lawyer and I don't want to give people advice. There's different ways to do it, but I'm not going to do your taxes for you. But no one did it for me. What I just did was I Googled it, I researched, and I figured out what worked for me. Okay. So everyone's different. You got to figure out what works for you. So the same way you get a license in your state, I would recommend that you research it. You go to the DMV, you see what's required. And I will say this, I don't know all the information, but when I went to the DMV, there's a spot on a Florida's license plate where you can check you're homeless. So I don't know the ins and outs of that, but if you really wanted to go no home base, I mean, you could do that. So, but there's ways to do it, but you have to put some effort into it. And I don't want to share, not because I'm not trying to share, but some things I have to keep private for my own protection. So, but yeah, that's what I would say. That's it. Jerry, good to see you, brother. I love Arizona. All right. I love your videos. Well, thank you. You are the best. Well, damn it. Thank you. I love Arizona. Jackson. How is the homeless situation in Florida? Not as bad as New York City. Okay. New York City, on average, has the highest homeless population in the entire world. Google it. When you're Googling how do you get a license plate and be a nomad, Google what's the highest homeless population in the country, in the United States. New York City, then California, then Florida. So Florida and California are always going to be high on the list. Why? Climate. So when you have a hot all year round climate, you're going to have a lot of homeless people. Now you have more in the winter. Believe it or not, there's homeless people that migrate here in winter. And believe it or not, you're going to have more panhandlers. And believe it or not, panhandlers are professionals, a lot of them. They have signs, they have dogs that are not really their dogs. And they got a whole gimmick, guys, whole gimmick. I'm not mad at them as long as they don't approach me. If they're in a corner and they're just doing their thing, I'm not mad at that. But if they come up to me, they invade my personal space, I don't like that. Okay. Just like I don't like Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts who panhandle in front of a Publix selling some sugary-ass cookies. Guys, save that for somewhere else, guys, okay? So, that just broke it down. Good job. Jeremy, free to be me. Hit that like button. Well, damn it, I appreciate everyone. I appreciate everyone who takes the effort to click that thumbs up button. Share the video. Thank you very much. And thank you, Free to Be Me, for that super chat as well as you and Dylan. Lila, how much square feet? New garage, 500 square feet. That's too much square foot. How many cars you got? You got too many cars. You got too much square feet. You've created a lifestyle that you hate. Okay. And that's why you're all upset with Trump. I remember last night you and Journey with Jordan almost got in a death match. I had to save you both. Lila, you hate Trump because you have too much square footage. So what I could tell you is downsize. Don't worry about Joe Biden. Don't worry about Trump. Just downsize, okay? Because, guys, politics is a distraction for your life. Do I vote? Yeah. Do I get involved? Yeah. But, guys, guess what I did? I started downsizing when Obama was in office, okay? I moved to Florida when Trump was in office. Did either one of them affect my life? No. Guys, I live my life no matter who's in president. So, guys, I really don't care who's the president. I mean, I care. I vote. I get. But, guys, I masturbate in a sock, okay? No one's going to change your life but you, okay? So, if you don't put in the work, guess what you're going to do? You're going to watch the news all day long. Guys, I don't even watch the news. I don't care about the news. I watch my life. When you're ready to change your lifestyle, you watch your life more than anyone else. And that's important, guys. Very important. Let's continue to read. Traveling van. You have the option at the post office to have the street address of the post office as your address instead of a P.O. box address. It does not cost extra, but you must specify that is what you want. Traveling van just gave you some information based on his perspective. Good job, Traveling van. Journey with Jordan. Isn't gym tan laundry similar to Moto gym Starbucks socks? It's similar, but different lifestyles. Because one is when they go to the gym, they're going to the gym to attract the opposite sex. I'm not doing that, guys. I'm just going there for a light workout and state-of-the-art showers. Okay. So there's a different mindset between being a psychopath Ronnie and working out for 2 hours and then marrying some girl and having domestic disputes because you married a hot girl just to try because you're trying to be a hot stud. And now when you get old and your arms don't look like that, you're the 50-year-old guy in the gym who's looking in the mirror for 2 hours and you still look like a disaster. Guys, I don't go in the gym to attract opposite sex. I go in the gym for my own self-care. So that's the one different lifestyle. So do I tan? I don't tan for the other people. I don't spray tan. I tan naturally by bathing in the Atlantic Ocean, okay? By fully submersing in the Atlantic Ocean. And then whatever sun exposure I get is just naturally from the Lord. And next is, do I do laundry? I do laundry. But guys, I don't have any underwear. So there's a big difference there. When you're in a dating game and when you're in Jersey Shore, you got underwear. When I was in New Jersey, I had underwear, guys. I had Under Armour underwear, very expensive underwear. $40 a pair for some of them. Guys, I was in the game, okay? And when you're in the game on a Jersey Shore, you got $40 pair of underwear because you think you're going to get lucky one night. And, some nights you may get lucky, but what are you going to end up with? You're going to end up with a freaky art teacher teaching in the public schools in Ocean County. Huh. And what a disaster that's going to be. She wants a farmhouse with home decor. Total disaster. So, guys, let me tell you this. Never date a public school teacher. Never. That's number one. Number two is never spend $40 for a pair of underwear. Total disaster. Unless you're a girl. Because I got to tell you this, guys. I like panty porn. I really do. There's something that turns me on about a sexy pair of panties. Oh, yeah. And all you girls who get disgusted that I pee in a jug, let me tell you something. I've been with enough women. Every girl has a pair of period-stained underwears. Never forget it. Every girl has a pair of period-stained underwears. Never forget it. And what I could tell you is this, guys. My lifestyle is totally different than the Jersey Shore lifestyle, but let's continue reading. XP Jeffy's laughing, good job. Backwards laughing, good job. I love Arizona. Phoenix is great. Not for me, it's a desert. What's the difference between I love you, I love Phoenix, I want everything to be good for you, but I gotta share my truth. What's the difference between Phoenix and Florida? Phoenix is the desert. Florida is a tropical paradise. But the paradise is my perspective. But Florida is a tropical environment. The weather is tropical, meaning it's hot, moist, and it's plush and landscaping. Phoenix is dry, desert, hot. Big difference, guys. There's a big difference between a cactus and a palm tree. Florida is surrounded by ocean. It's called a peninsula, okay? Phoenix is surrounded by dirt, okay? It's called the Grand Canyon, guys. There's a hole in the earth. They go to look at it. Guys, I don't go to look at a hole in the earth. I go to look at a hole in a girl's bikini. I'm down here with Latino MILFs. Now, they may have some Latino MILFs in Phoenix, but guys, you guys are looking at a hole in the desert. Doug is from New Mexico, not far from Phoenix. Guys, they test nuclear bombs out there, guys. Totally different environment. Totally different lifestyle. Now, I got to be fair. Florida does have a lot of nuclear power plants. I got to be fair about that. So, we may die, God forbid, first from nuclear explosion other than Doug. But guys, if you're going to die in the ocean. Don't die in the Grand Canyon. But every time someone doesn't like Florida, what do I tell them? More Florida for me. More Florida for me. Now, Doug don't care. Doug wants to die in New Mexico singing karaoke. Am I mad, Doug? Hell no. Now, I used to think Doug was hitting on me, but come to find out, Doug's married to a girl named Pam. Now, Pam may be Paul, but do I judge Doug? Hell no. I want equal rights for everyone, guys. Now, what were we talking about? Let's take a hydration break. Good job. Whew, damn, it's hot. I'm on fire tonight. Travel van. West Palm is ghetto. That's true, but you go 10 minutes over the bridge. Palm Beach, total luxury. XP Jeffy, laughing good. XP Jeffy, best tips for living below your means? To live below your means, you need to understand the top 3 costs of any budget. The number 1 expense in life is having a child. Having a child is your number 1 expense. So if you don't have any kids, check mark. What's your second biggest expense? Housing. Okay. So housing and the cost associated with housing, whether you rent or own, is specifically in direct relation to the square footage. So one person needs no more than 250 square foot, and every other person in the house just add 250 square feet. So now if you're living a nomad life, check that as well. Or if you're living in the right amount of square footage, check mark. What's the third biggest expense? Any debt, college loan, auto loan, credit card, etc. Okay. So if you have no kids, if you have figured out housing, either you're living efficient or you're living mobile, and you've cleaned up your debt, you are now positioned well. Now, if you have kids, if you have a house, and if you have debt, it doesn't mean like you should necessarily get rid of your kid or anything, but then you have to understand you have to increase your income, and you have to really have a strict budget, okay? Because then the next things in a budget are not insurance, that they're more related to food. Food is a huge thing that really could be adjusted, okay, in your budget. But focus on the top 3. How many kids do you have? Are you thinking about having a kid? Get a vasectomy if you don't. You could always reverse a vasectomy. Housing and debt. If you have no kids, if you don't have a heavy housing expense, and if you've paid off your debt, guys, the only other thing that you have in life to figure out is how can you make a full-time living off what you love to do? After you've done that, you've created a lifestyle that very few people will ever achieve. So I think I just broke it down as best I could in a quick live feed, but that's an excellent question, brother. You're going to figure it out. So, and just to recap, living below your means you have a higher income than expenses. Example, every month you take home $4,000 and your expenses are $2,000. Or every month you have an income of $2,000 and you have an expenses of $1,000. Therefore, in that scenario, you have a surplus of $1,000. So if you made $2,000 a month take home and your monthly budget of expenses is $1,000, every month you have a $1,000 surplus. That means over the course of a year, you could save potentially $12,000. Okay. So if you made $4,000 in income and you had expenses of $2,000, and every month you save, you have a surplus of $2,000. Living below your means you understand and you know specifically the numbers, the amount of income you have, it's higher than the amount of expenses. And so you've created a budget which has a lifestyle of surplus. When your budget has surplus, you have more options, you can live more free. See, many people that I've met in the nomadic movement and on YouTube, what they try to do is they try to live dirt cheap and they think that can supplement for having no or low income. Now, I'm not saying you can't do it. I've met some people that, look, they're on disability, they're in hard times, and they have to figure out how to make it work. I understand that. But if you look, guys, you can still be on disability or collect Social Security and clean rooms or walk dogs under the table or whatever. Come on, look. But however you want to do it, you don't have to do that. You have to understand what your income is, and you have to have expenses below it, and you have to create a lifestyle that has a surplus. Because when you have a surplus, you have more options, and you can use your creative gift full time. Good job. Let's take a hydration break, then we'll go next comment. Damn, I'm sweating tonight. Backwards. Thank you for the kind words, brother. I really appreciate it. Well, brother, I appreciate your support and I appreciate your kind words. Thank you. Denise, I moved from Michigan, what a disaster, to North Carolina, a little bit better, without thinking and letting my emotions drive my decision. Big mistake. I hate North Carolina. Well, I'm not going to lie, I do too. Shout out to Boone and people who watch me, Tom Hanks and Blanton. Guys, I'm not going to lie to you. North Carolina and South Carolina, they suck. I'm not going to lie. It's guys, totally backwards over there. They're still like 50 years behind us. In my opinion, do what you want. I know some people get upset. Don't get upset with me. Yeah, for me, this is not for everyone. Nice people. And again, New Jersey's a disaster. So all you people from North Carolina, South Carolina, don't start being upset with me because I say New Jersey's a disaster. And so if I say New Jersey's a disaster, I'm being honest, in my opinion. It still has good jobs and good opportunity, but it's a disaster. North Carolina, South Carolina, look, they have Google and some other jobs there, but it's very much a southern, like backwards mentality type environment. It's not like a tropical, beachy vibe. There's some great parts about there, but I don't want to be in the North Carolina mountains. Not for me. I don't want to be at Hilton Head, South Carolina, where you're dating a public school teacher. She's talking about home decor. I don't want to do that. Guys, for me, it's Florida. But for some people, it may be North Carolina. Not for me. But thank you for sharing that, Denise. Good comment. Free to be me. Wish I could do more, brother. You have been consistently supportive, and that $1 super chat meant the world to me. And again, I want you to take care of yourself, brother. But I appreciate you showing that gesture of love, and thumbs up to you, brother. You know I got love for you all the time. Thank you. Coach 9500, I see you all the time on other people Nomad channels. And I said, is Coach a troll or is Coach out there doing his thing? Let's see what Coach got to say. Sam, I got a question for you. How do you keep cold drinks and food? It needs to be refrigerated. I buy fresh every day. I don't have a refrigerator. Or do you just buy from the store? I buy from the store. Or do you have a small cooler with you? I don't have any cooler. When I first started, good to see you, brother. I see you out there in the YouTube world. Shout out to you. When I first started doing weekend trips, before I did full-time car living, I had a cooler. Too much aggravation with the ice and with it melting. Now, my biggest expense that I could adjust, I could probably cut in half, is my food expense per month. I could probably cut my food bill down by half. But at some point, look, I want to enjoy life a little bit. I mean, I'm sweating my ass off at night. So look, I'm sacrificing one for the other. So eventually, if I get a home base, I would increase my expenses with my housing, but I would also make a conscious decision to decrease my expenses with my food. Okay. So right now, food is probably my biggest cost that I could adjust. Like a recurring bill, such as a car loan, you can't adjust that monthly cost. It is what it is. Same thing with rent. But with food, there's some flexibility and you can adjust it. So right now, I know it's a little bit on the higher end. So if I got a home base and I had a refrigerator and I cooked at home more, I could balance it out by, I would increase my housing costs, but I would decrease my food costs. So for me, I don't have a cooler. I did one. It was just too much work. And I said, look, if I'm going to live on the road with no home base, with no air conditioning, no heat, I want to be able to go to Starbucks and spend $10 a day or whatever. Because, look, I want to enjoy life a little bit. I didn't get in this lifestyle so I could live dirt cheap and still work 2 jobs. Okay, so if I'm working 2 jobs, if I'm doing everything I can, I'm putting a lot of work in my life. If I want to spend $10 at Starbucks every day and $10 at Publix or Freshmark, I'm going to do that. Or even more. Because I've sacrificed in other areas. I repositioned my life. I'm living below my means. I'm still maintaining a job and doing YouTube as a side hustle. So if I'm doing all those things, I treat myself by eating out every day. And it causes me to have no maintenance, and it causes me to live a lifestyle that I like. But if I get a home base, I will adjust that. Good question. Good to see you. Let's take another hydration break. Damn, I'm hot tonight, guys. Traveling van. The best part is I get to meet people from all over the world. Well, traveling van, I give you credit, brother, because I could meet people from all over the world, but I choose to be by myself. I like to say hi to people and talk to people a little bit, but 99% of the time I like to be alone, and I try to avoid conversation. But I love you, brother. Lila, my favorite TV show is Chicago Firehouse Living. Well, I'm not mad at you. Love to you. Sean, is Palm Coast a good place to live? Good question. We have a viewer called Vicky. She lives in Minnesota. She's getting ready to move to Palm Coast next year. Palm Coast is on the northeast side of Florida. It is basically in between Daytona Beach and St. Augustine. So to answer your question directly, and then I'll elaborate, yes, Palm Coast is a nice place to live, specifically for a family. For a family in a suburban area that wants to be close to the beach, that is not going to be around too much congestion, because Palm Coast is very much like a suburb vibe. It's not like a city vibe. I would say it's a nice area to live, specifically for a family. Why don't I live in Palm Beach? Because I'm not a family guy, but I did spend a lot of time up there. It's right by Flagler Beach and Ormond Beach and Daytona Beach. So it's a nice area, but it's not in the tropical South Florida. So it's still warm all year round, but it's just a little bit different vibe, but definitely a great vibe. Not a bad vibe, just different. So again, everyone's different, but that's overall my general thoughts on Palm Coast. And if you do go to Palm Coast, there's a lot of Planet Fitnesses, and there's a great DMV. In Florida, they don't have DMVs. They have tax collector offices. That's where you get your license or your registration is at a tax collector office, not a DMV. And so they got some good ones in Palm Coast. Dennis, thanks, Sam. I appreciate your edge too, brother. I love you, and I appreciate you. Danny, why do you have the windows closed? Because basically I'm yelling in my phone that I masturbate in a sock. So in Florida, there's people sitting outside in a public area just about all night long, because there's like food eateries and there's restaurants and there's pubs. So if I got all my windows down and I'm screaming at a troll that comes in here, I get all excited. I talk about masturbating to MILF porn and jerking off in a sock. I don't want someone else to hear me and, make a mental note. So I like a little bit of privacy. Like, I don't tell you guys what's on my driver's license or what's on my W-2 forms. Like, and I don't want like everyone outside to know I masturbate in a sock, even though I don't care. But guys, I gotta live here. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Now, let's take a hydration break. Brandon Devat. Hey, Sam. I hope you're doing well. Thank you. I love how you're consistent. Thank you. With creating meaningful content. Keep it up. Damn it, Brandon. Thank you for the positive comment. Brandon, you might be feeling the heat. Oh, yeah. Temperature-wise. But I'm working on Wildwood, New Jersey. Yeah. All right. Let me tell you this, guys. Wildwood, New Jersey, in the Crest specifically, Wildwood Crest, they shut down the beaches. Why did they shut down the beaches? Because their water treatment plant had a major failure, and the water treatment plant dumped dookie into the Atlantic Ocean. So right now, on July 4th in Wildwood Crest, there is dookie particles floating all in the Atlantic Ocean, and they shut the ocean down. Okay. So here it is. You have 2 months out of the whole year. There's 12 months in a year. You got 2 months out of the year, July and August basically, to enjoy the ocean. And the ocean is not even that warm right now in New Jersey in the beginning of July. So here it is, July 4th. You got Will Smith playing on the speakers. It's summertime. You got a whole vibe going. So you take a 2-hour trip from North New Jersey down to South Jersey, Wildwood Crest or Wildwood, and you think, oh man, I'm gonna have a time of my life. Everyone else thought the same thing. So the Garden State Parkway South is completely packed. It's a disaster. Okay, you're heading south and you're pissed off at life because you're stuck in traffic. Then you finally get to Wildwood Crest. Then you have to check into some doo-wop hotel. It's a disaster. And then you finally rip the tags off all the summer clothes that you've been waiting all year to wear. Because in New Jersey, you don't wear your summer clothes all year round. You only can wear them for a couple months out of the year. So finally you get your summer clothes out of your bag that you've been holding for all year long. Then you put your summer clothes on. Then you track your big ass because you've been gaining weight because you've been eating greasy soup all winter long, hoping for the summer. Then you get your girlfriend's got a black tarp. She calls it a bikini. And you got a shirt on because you don't want anyone to see your love handles. And I understand that. I'm the same way. I got a wide ass, guys. Then you get your big ass. You finally get to the ocean. And in Wildwood, you got to walk about 100 yards to get to the ocean because it's a long ass beach. Long sand. So finally, after all year waiting, you finally get to the Atlantic Ocean. And what does the lifeguard tell you? We had to close the Atlantic Ocean because there's dookie everywhere. Why? Because the water treatment plant in Wildwood, New Jersey had a major failure. And we dumped dookie all in the Atlantic Ocean. Guys, should you move to New Jersey? Well, I think I just broke it down for you. What do you think? All right, let me take a hydration break. Thank God I live in Florida. Let's continue reading. And then he goes, he's working in Wildwood, New Jersey. Well, I just broke that down. And the Philly trash is blown in. Well, don't say that because Philly's got some good people, man. I've been to Philly. New Jersey could be trashy too, man. Philly trash is blowing down the streets on fire. Well, I ain't going to agree with that. Crazy busy here. I can understand what you're saying. Yeah, 4th of July is a total disaster. Hard to be local and enjoy. Well, look, you don't want to be like, look, if it wasn't for tourism, because I've been to Wildwood in the winter. And let me tell you something, there ain't no money in Wildwood in the winter. And there's a lot of poverty in Wildwood and a lot of people on government assistance. Why? Because it's a seasonal town. And if it wasn't for all the people from Philly and New York coming there, you guys, everyone would be on government assistance. So thank God for the tourist, but also Wildwood's a disaster. Why? Because the only way you make money is tourism. And so that means every summer you're guaranteed that it's going to be crowded as hell. And if it's not crowded, you're going to be broke as hell. So what should you do? Sell your property and move to Florida. But if you want to stay in Wildwood, guess what's going to happen every year? Every year, there's going to be no money to be made in the winter. It's going to be a complete ghost town. And every summer, the only way to make money is if it's totally packed and you hate life. And you can't even go to the Atlantic Ocean because there's dookie there because the water treatment plant failed. And that wasn't the people from Philly's fault. It wasn't the people from Philly's fault that the local Wildwood people had a mechanical failure and possibly human error that caused a failure. The Wildwood mayor said, this can't happen again. I don't care if it was a mechanical failure or not. Can't happen again. Why can't it happen again? Because, guys, when the beach closes and you depend on tourism, guess what? Not good. So what I could tell you is marry Trump and move to Mar-a-Lago. Because then you could just get a settlement and just live tax-free. Layla, CBD oil is no legal in California. I don't know. I use Jergens oil. And what do I do with Jergens oil? Well, do I have to tell you? I masturbate in a sock. All right, let's continue. Doug. Sammy, what's up, man? Good evening to you. I just joined. Well, good to have you. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing the best I can, Doug. Shout out to you and Pam. Good to see you, man. Al, Illinois. Everyone needs to figure out their own way forward. Damn it, Al, Illinois. Very smart comment. I love you, brother. Layla. License plate have ball hang off bumper. Off the truck. Worst drivers in America. Lila, stay positive. I love you. Lila. People lose job because of Trump, sore loser. Lila, don't get negative. Come on, go masturbate. Dennis. Straight up gems here. I'm dropping them tonight. Let your own lifestyle be the one you watch. Damn it, Dennis, good comment. Doug, laughing, good job. Never date a school teacher. Well, guys, here's another pro tip. Let's take a break. Hold on a sec. Here's another pro tip. Never date a girl that doesn't let the dog sleep in the bed. Because if she doesn't let the dog sleep in the bed, eventually she won't let you sleep in the bed. Eventually you'll be sleeping in separate rooms. Then you'll get a divorce. She'll euthanize the dog because she don't want to take care of the dog. Shout out to Traveling Van. I don't want to bring up a sore spot. And then, guess what you're left with? Well, thank God that you finally healed and you got a seasonal pass to all the water parks in Florida. but your wife basically murdered the dog, and you didn't get any sex in like 2 years. Now, I don't want to bring up a sore subject because I had to put my dog down. I felt very guilty and nasty for many years. But guys, never date someone who doesn't let the dog sleep in the bed, and never date a public school teacher. If you remember that, you've created a lifestyle that's pretty good for you. All right, let's continue. And he goes, never date a school teacher and never spend $40 on a pair of underwear. Well, yes, true. I love it. Pearls of wisdom. Well, yeah. Along with laughter. Good job. You make me smile, brother. Well, thank you, Doug. See, that's why I thought Doug was gay. Doug, Sam, I always walk away from your videos in a positive mood. See, I thought Doug's flirting with me. And after laughing throughout the videos, well, thank you. I enjoy your comments big time. Well, damn it, Doug, I love you. Even if you're gay, I love you, man. Why? Because I love gay, I love lesbian, I love transgender. I love all people, but I don't want to be around people. Why? Because I like to be by myself. I masturbate in soccer. So, Doug, what I can tell you is this. Shout out to you. Shout out to Pam. And I love you, brother. And I appreciate all your positive comments. Let me tell you something, guys. Some of the most positive comments that were ever left from me are from people who are bisexual or gay. Because a lot of you heterosexual people, guys, you guys are very mean. Now, some of the people that are transgender or gay, they can get psychopath. But they can also leave some positive comments. Guys, that's why I really don't care what you do or how you do it. Now, I don't want a dildo up my butt, but am I mad if you put a dildo up your butt? No. Why? Guys, I'm pro-rights. Okay? So let's stay positive. Trouble Nomad vlogs, damn it, money emoji. Thank you. Dennis, Doug, are there many music showcase venues in New Mexico? Karaoke. I know. I mean, mature showcases. Doug, a lot of palm trees and well, Doug, we don't have whales down here. We got sharks. I saw a shark last week 10 feet away from me. Now, guys, if I die, let it be in the Atlantic Ocean. But, guys, I want to try to live full-time off my investments, and then let me live to like Trump to be old and rich and do whatever I want, and then I'll die. All right, Danny. Dow Jones is going to hit 40,000. It may go back down to 4,000. I don't know. But Trump said print money. Trump said he wants to manipulate our currency the same way China does. What does that mean? Print more money. Even though when Obama was in office, he said that the Fed was doing a disservice by keeping the interest rates low. So he's a hypocrite. This is where Trump is wrong, even though I like him. He blasted Obama for that, and even though Obama tripled the stock market. So that's fine with me, because Obama did some bad things, but he did some good things, and so did Trump. And Trump is two-faced, because now he is obviously directly saying he wants to keep interest rates low and now print more money. Am I mad at that? No, I'm not mad at that. But I am mad that he's got hypocrisy where he was bashing Obama for doing it. So let's continue to read. Dennis, amateur. Actually, Jeffy's laughing. Good job, Doug. Dennis, amateur. Who's that? Is it that site? I don't know what that means. Doug, serious question. All right, good. Am I gay? I'm not gay. Will you ever sneak in a bag of skinny pop again? I did last night. Good question. The past 2 nights I've been backsliding. I ate 2 small bags of skinny pop. Good question, brother. That's why you know me. You know me well. You know me better than the socks. Doug, you know me better than the socks, man. That's true. Dennis, Sam, I was commenting to Doug. That's okay. Thanks, Doug. Wrote it down. Dennis, yep. Denise, yeah, XB Jeffy. Public school teachers are hot, though. Yeah, I know. But eventually you're going to end up sleeping in a separate room. Masturbating in a sock. Okay? And then, XB Jeffy. XB Jeffy, I hope you're still here, man. You asked me, what does it mean to live below your means? What did I tell you? What's the number one expense having a child? So XP Jeffy, you're all backed up because the only thing popping in Idaho is some guy swimming in a river. You're sitting there, you're masturbating on whatever that thing was you were floating around on. And you see some public school teacher on vacation. And you say, oh shit. I think Inspirational Nomad was wrong. I'm going to go and have cream pie with this public school teacher. So right now you're living carefree. You're working 2 jobs. You're working as like a Red Lobster cook, and you're doing like food deliveries at night. You're basically got more money than most middle-aged men. So now all of a sudden, because of your hormones, you end up dating some public school teacher. You give her a cream pie. Now what did you do? You just increased your top 2 expenses. What are those, Inspirational Nomad? Number 1 is having a kid. You just gave her a cream pie, so now you're going to have a kid. And now she's not going to be the hot anymore. That's truth. And then number 2, now you just increased your housing costs. Why? Because now you got 3 people. You used to need 250 square feet. Now you need almost 1,000 square foot. And she doesn't want 1,000 square foot. She wants 1,500 square feet. Why? Because she wants to put home decor in there. You think a public school teacher does not want to buy home decor? Brother, you're gonna be shopping at every home decor store you ever saw in your life. You're gonna be like Al Bundy, waiting in the mall lobby, watching my videos on the low, saying, damn, I wish I can get rid of my wife and travel full-time in my car. I had a guy I used to know. He was very conservative. He definitely voted for Trump. He was pro-life. And guess what he wished? He wished his ex-wife would die, okay, so he can get rid of his alimony support. XB Jeffy, man, I just broke down life real quick. Okay. So what I can tell you, brother, you be very careful out there. Okay. And you masturbate twice before you make any decision about a relationship. I don't care what you like. I don't care if you like guy, girl, guy, horse, whatever. Whatever you like, it doesn't matter, guys. This is a lesson. Masturbate twice, ejaculate twice before you make any decision about getting into a relationship. Because then, if it's not your hormones talking, if it's actually mutual respect and mutual goals and life philosophy, you got a shot. You got a shot. Okay. But if you're just getting with a public school teacher because you think she's hot and she got nice underwear, you fell into the biggest trap ever set in mankind. Okay. And what I can tell you, brother, is I just broke down life. Let's take a hydration break. Sweat my ass off tonight, guys. Why don't I give sermons with the windows down? Guys, can I say this out loud? I can't say this out loud. Let's continue to read. Doug, hey everyone. Have a great 4th of July. I love you, man. Be safe and have a good one. I love you. I wish you all the best. That's why I like Doug, man. See how positive he is? I love you, Doug. Jordan's laughing. Good job, child, man. There's a large Portuguese and Brazilian community in Palm Coast, Florida. Amen to that. J Fit. Hey, J Fit. Jack's Fit. Hey, Sam. Sorry I haven't been around. That's okay. Jack's Fit. Everyone, guys. I am not going to be the pastor that where you skipped out on church for the past 3 weeks because you've been backsliding, you've been at the strip club, you've been dating some public school teacher, and now you've been totally broken in life, and now you're coming back to church. And now, what is the first thing the pastor do? He doesn't just keep on with his sermon. He stops his entire sermon, and he comes. He says, "Oh, how you been? Where you been?" Guys, when someone has missed church for 3 consecutive weeks, you don't ask them how they've been. Okay, because they've probably been dating a public school teacher and now they're totally broken again and they need the salvation of the Lord. So Jack Fix, am I going to ask you how you've been? No, I'm just going to say good to see you, brother. And you don't have to justify yourself to me. Like Jack Fix, if you went on a wild spree of dating a bunch of public school teachers, am I mad at you? Hell no. Who am I to judge you? Jack Fix, I love you, man. You don't have to justify yourself to me. Let's continue to read. But I've been grinding at work. Hey, I'm not mad at you. Great sounds, thank you. Jay's laughing. Good job. I'm a travel man, Dookie Beach, New Jersey. Well, pretty much, wasteland. Denise, you should sell merchandise. Nah, I appreciate that, but it's too much aggravation. And look, maybe one day, not right now, but thank you. Like a coffee cup that says, total disaster. Well, the first shirt, it's either going to be, it's a total disaster, capitalism is corrupt, but at least there's free porn, and a sock is better than a spouse. So those are my first 3 merchandise shirts when I get to them. But we'll see. Maybe one day. Only diamonds. Can you give us any advice? Well, only diamonds. You know how much advice I just gave? I mean, I've been doing this for an hour and a half already. I mean, I basically told you how to figure out life. So what I can tell you is if you didn't catch me live, watch the replay. I got over 1,500 videos. I basically tell you everything you need to know about life. What do you need to know about life? Don't have kids. Don't get married. Masturbate in a sock. Live below your means. You can do whatever you want. But if you don't do that, you better plan your vacation. Why? Because you need a vacation to get away from your life. So, I just broke it down. Let's continue to read. XB Jeffy. My town is a tourist town, really? Idaho's a disaster. Well, I agree with that. Tourist town, Idaho? Yeah, I said the same thing. Do they have the largest potato or something? I don't know what they masturbate to in Idaho. XB Jeffy. No, just the worst winters. I agree with that. And, okay, Lakes. Okay. That's it. Dennis, just know this. The only hands on my socks are my own. Well, amen, says the Lord. And a couple of feet now and then. Well, hey, I'm not mad if you like free porn. Once in a while when I'm surfing porn, because again, capitalism may be corrupt, but at least there's free porn. We got socialized porn. So once in a while when I'm surfing the free internet for free porn, I come across the thumbnails where girls give not hand jobs, but foot jobs. Now, do I watch that? I'm not really into feet. No, I don't. Now, I watch panty porn. But I really don't watch foot job porn, but I'm not mad at you if you did. Because again, I don't even care, like, if Dennis, if you were watching a guy, like, give a hand job, I'm not mad at that. Guys, I'm for equal rights. And for all my girls out there, I got a couple lesbian viewers. I'm not mad at you. Like, you watch another girl, I'm not mad. Guys, do whatever you want. But what I'm here to tell you is this. A little below your means. Good job. Sound John. Hey, brother. Shout out to Sound John. Hey, Sam. Forward in the beautiful Florida. Well, damn it, brother. You're one of my original viewers. I appreciate you. Can't get enough of that beach. Well, brother. Sound John. We're surrounded by beach they call peninsula. Okay. You know what happens when you move to Arizona? You're surrounded by a big-ass hole in the planet. You're surrounded by the Grand Canyon. Huh. Would you rather be surrounded by a beach or a crater in the earth? Guys, I'll take the beach. Okay, I'll take the beach for the win, Alex. Alex Trebek, I'll take the beach for the win. Okay. Now, am I mad at Arizona? I'm not mad at Arizona. But I'll take the beach. All right, let's continue. Actually, Jeffy, I'll just stick to my banana cream pies. Hey, I'm not mad at that. Good job. XP Jeffy, jack off twice. Exactly. No problem. Good job, XP Jeffy. Doug, oh man, you make me laugh. Good, it's good to laugh. I love you, man. I will remember, yes, masturbate twice before making any decision. Good job. Hey, but Doug, now Doug sells RVs for a living. Why? Because he's got to get enough Social Security to retire on. Now, Doug voted for Trump, but, you know, he's also got to get his retirement plan up because Trump is cutting back on social programs, so Social Security going down. So Doug's got to sell RVs. He's got to be a capitalist. So Doug, don't tell your customers that they should masturbate twice before thinking about buying an RV. Don't tell them that. You need them to get all emotional. So Doug, if anything, put a naked girl in the RV for the guys so they buy RV. And then for the girls, put like some guy that's like the guy from Notebook that's going to work and fix all the RV problems. And that'll make them buy it. So don't tell your customers that you got to be a good salesman. Don't tell your customers that. But for you, brother, masturbate twice before making any relationship decision. Let's continue. Heck, I think I will take you up on that. Well, take care of yourself. That's number one job in life. Love it. Good job. Damn it, Doug. Good job. XP Jeffy. And then he gave like a splash emoji. Yeah, in the stock. I agree with that. It's better than a spouse. Well, damn it. We're going to put down a t-shirt. I'm a travel man. Welcome to Idaho. It's a disaster. XP Jeffy, send the links, please. I will. Snow Panther, Minnesota's in the house. Minnesota has the worst winters. Well, I'm not going to argue with you. It's negative 40. Oh. Guys, Minnesota is so bad that they had to build the biggest indoor mall in the world so that people had something to do other than commit suicide in the winter. The name of the mall is called Mall of America. Okay. Guys, it's a disaster in Minnesota. Okay. So what I could tell you is this. I know Jesse Ventura got you all fired up about Minnesota because he was like a little bit of an independent. He was edgy. But Jesse Ventura is no longer the mayor. And he actually lives full-time in Mexico during the winters off the grid. That's truth. So guys, when Jesse the Body, who was the mayor of Minnesota, goes to live in Mexico in the winters for 6 months, I think you should get the hell out of Minnesota, guys. Total disaster. All right, let's continue. XP Jeffy's laughing. Good job. Travel man. I like the town you're in, XP Jeffy. It looks clean, nice, and peaceful. I hear you. I don't like it, but I'm not mad at you. I love you, XP Jeff. You're making good videos. I'll tell you that much. Jordan, I would buy an RV from Doug. I would too. Well, I don't know if I would. I'm not going to lie to you. But I love Doug. If you are going to buy an RV, guys, if you're going to buy an RV, I want you to go to Doug's channel and figure out, leave a comment. He's saying, Doug, you want to tell him what part of New Mexico you're from? If you're in New Mexico or if you're willing to travel to New Mexico to buy an RV, I want you guys to leave a message. Doug's got videos. It's mainly like videos with no sound, with just music. They're a little gay. Now, that's why I thought Doug was gay. They're like almost like musicals. Like, guys, if I go on your channel and you got like a musical video, I may think you're gay. But I'm not care. I'm pro-rights. But Doug's got a bunch of videos with just music on them. And if you're into that, or if you're into buying an RV and you're willing to travel to New Mexico, leave him a message, man. Leave him a message. Why? Because Doug's got to make a commission, man. We live in a capitalist world. We got free porn, but we don't have free healthcare. Okay? So, in a capitalist society, we got free porn, we don't have free healthcare. Okay? So, guess what, guys? If you masturbate, okay, and you basically have a hernia, guess what? the masturbation was free, but the hernia is going to cost you. Okay. So what I could tell you is when you masturbate, you better be very careful. Because what's the number one cause of bankruptcy in the United States of America? Medical expenses. Stock market's at the all-time high. Stock market may go to 40,000 on Dow Jones. But guess what? Even when the stock market goes to 40,000, if you don't have health care, and many Americans don't, or they spend a lot of money on it, guess what, guys? Doesn't matter to you. Why? Because you can't buy health care. You can't pay your medical bills based on what the Dow Jones is doing. Okay? And if you got $3,000 in a mutual fund, guys, you ain't paying for shit. So what I can tell you is this. I just broke it down. Sean, I'm sick of Staten Island. Yeah, I dated a chick from Staten Island. She had like a accent. It was cute. But guys, other than the Wu-Tang Clan, nothing good ever came out of Staten Island. Thinking about moving to Florida next year. Well, I would take day trips, secure an income, downsize now, and think about it. Doug, Sam, excellent RV advice. Yeah, you got it. I will do it. Love you. Doug, we're sending a lot of business your way. Get ready. About to sell some RVs. Travel man. It reminded me of Mariana, Florida. I've never heard of that. It must be in the Panhandle. When I took a trip to Florida, caravans. See, traveling van is more into like the countryside. I'm more into the Latino MILF side. So we're in a different version of Florida. But I love traveling van. He's a smart guy. Danny, XP Jeffy. Great golf course. Where you at? Danny, XP Jeffy, don't start saying exactly where you're at. Why? A lot of psychopaths out there. Dennis. Laughing. I should have said 8.5s. No, that's not going to work either. For anyone still wondering, keep your hands off my socks. Well, damn it, Dennis. Way to set boundaries. Guys, if you don't set boundaries, people walk all over you. Good job. Travel van. Camping at Florida caravans is all caps awesome. I'm not mad at that. Yeah, Journey with Jordan, RV musicals. It's true. But I support Doug 100%. Travel van, I rate it highly. I'm not mad at that. XP Jeffy, I'm a travel van. Yeah, it can be. Doug. Rocky Mountain RV Marina in Albuquerque. Guys, if you're in Albuquerque and you want to buy an RV, I want you to message Doug. Good job, Doug. XP Jeffy. I'm going to do a golf video. All right, traveling man, don't give out your location because you know the trolls will basically say some crazy stuff to you. Danny, gold is also bullish. Hey, when Trump says print money, you could buy gold. Now, will gold tank? Maybe. I don't know, guys. At the end of the day, pay off your debt, live below your means, and do whatever you want with investments. I'm not mad at you. Traveling man, that's only because I lived here in Florida all my life and I'm older. Traveling man, I'm not mad at that. All right, guys. I gave it everything I got, man. I was basically like a Broadway musical, okay? But a little bit rough, okay? On the YouTube version of, Nomad Life, well, I don't know if I'm a musical. I'm something like that. I'm tired. I'm sweaty. I just broke down life to it, guys. Okay? You want to create a lifestyle. You don't want to create a dream vacation. You want to create a dream lifestyle. You don't want to plan a dream vacation. You want to plan a dream lifestyle. Doug, I love you. Thank you, Sam. I love you all my heart, man. For the video tonight, I love you. I'm laughing. Good to laugh. Laughter is good for the soul. I love you, brother, and I support you no matter what. It's very nice. Thanks. I love you. Traveling man, good night. Thank you. Backwoods Dylan, thank you again for that super chat, love. And Free to Be Me, thank you for the super chat. Jay, have a good night. Guys, thank you. Thank you for clicking the thumbs up button, sharing the video, and thank you for your comments and for your support. I have one final goal, and that's to live full-time off some type of an investment. And if I don't, well, I thank God I had a goal, because when you have a goal, you aim for the moon. Even if you miss, you're in Boca Raton. All right, praise the Lord. Dennis, let me tell you this. Great show, brother. I appreciate that. Hands off, Dennis Socks. Good job.